Hi, everyone. Now that we are in December, it's the height of holiday season, and we're going to be spending time with families, friends, maybe even our colleagues. And I also think it's a great opportunity to express my sincere thank you and gratitude as I think through what I'm thankful for. It's you, it's our members, our colleagues, our board leaders, our volunteers. All of you make a significant impact on this chapter, and I wanted to say thank you. So, since my last update, we've been making some big moves and we've really achieved a lot in the last few months. We're pushing out great content, resources, and offering opportunities to connect and network. So, I wanted to share a few highlights of some of the things that we've been up to over the past few months. So, on September 12th, we kicked off our programming year with our members event, where we had a welcome back Quizzo event. And it was a really great opportunity, a lot of fun times, networking, great food, and games. And then when it comes to our educational programming, we think it's really important to meet people where they are. So, really providing a mix of virtual and in person programming opportunities where you're eligible for credits towards your certification. So, for example, we held a virtual fireside chat, and it was an event on crafting a culture of belonging. And then last month, we had a signature workshop event, which was in person, and it was a half day event focused on recharging employee engagement in the workplace. So these in person sessions are interactive and they also give you the ability to interact with some of our sponsors. We also held an emerging leaders event with a guest speaker, Jackie Linton. She's a previous past president, so we're very excited to have her join us. And if you're not familiar with emerging leaders, it's a group that's dedicated to providing content and resources for those who are newer in their HR career, as well as students. It was a wonderful event, and the topic was around Is HR your friend? Balancing leadership and employee needs. And then, as I mentioned in our last update, our platform is caregivers. And as many of you know, last month was National Family Caregivers Month. And one of the things that we did was making sure that we provided resources around caregivers. So we did that via our social media as well as email blasts. We also shared stories from our board leaders on what caregiving means to them. And then at the end of the month, we wanted to end with a celebration. So we had a family friendly event at Winterfest where people were able to bring their family members and they can join in on the networking fun. It was a really good opportunity. And I'm looking forward to what we're going to be able to do with some future events and more around this initiative. So stay tuned. And lastly, I'm happy to share that our chapter was a finalist for the SHRM Pinnacle Award for our work with our HR Fresh Take podcast. The Pinnacle Award honors the highest achievements of a chapter, and this is something that we're very proud of. Which, by the way, our podcast has surpassed over 1,100 downloads. We're really excited about that. So if you're not familiar with the podcast, please check out the website for more information. Season 2 dropped, and the most recent episode is on HR spooky stories, which I'm sure many of us have lots of stories, but it's very interesting. So I suggest checking that out. So as we look to the months ahead, there's a lot we have in store, from virtual webcasts to thought leadership partner events to emerging leaders and signature workshop events. And last but certainly not least, we have our annual Philly SHRM Symposium on March 14th, and we have announced our keynote. His name is Kyle Sheely, and he is quoted as being the patron of outrageous ideas, and he is also an award-winning author. We're really looking forward to hearing from him as well as our exciting speaker lineup. So if you want to learn more about what we're doing with Philly SHRM, I suggest following us on social media, check out our posts, and also check out our website for more information. Thank you so much, and I hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday.